Hmm. Well, everyone deals with drinks. Now, what I'm going to be kind of persuade you guys on is actually alcohol and actually lowering the minimum drinking age from 21 to 18. I know it's a bit of a controversy, especially personally me being a Christian, and all things are good in moderation. But I think America needs a change of culture. And through that, a little small way that we can do that is through actually lowering the drinking age. And so, I mean, if you kind of look at different nations around the world, luckily I was able to visit Italy for 3 weeks, and they're actually with like softer drinks with alcohol is actually the age of 16, and then as you get up to the age of 18, you can have more of like hard liquor and things like that. And so just that entire culture and generations are really just used to actually younger drinking age. You don't really see them having a problem, obviously, because you don't really live there, but more so like in America, we have a pretty big problem with people underage drinking. And so another thing that like why we probably lower it anyways is because kids are already doing it. I understand like that doesn't make it right that we can go ahead and just, oh yeah, sure, let's make it 18 now. But by preparation and by educating people, the youth actually and those becoming close to the age of drinking at 18, we can make it not such a big deal as it kind of seems to be, because by the age of 21 it kind of fizzles out anyways. So if we can get that same mentality and perspective, but kind of put it towards a younger age, I think that would benefit actually United States of America greatly, by creating this culture and this whole generation of rising youth that drinking isn't a big deal and being educated with drunk driving and things like that as well. Um, Camille Paglia is actually she has a PhD. She's a professor of the humanities and media studies at the University of the Arts. She actually kind of wrote about this, actually lowering the minimum drinking age to 18, and she actually was published in Times Magazine, so pretty credible. And she's kind of just quoted that it was just more absurd and unjust that at the age of 18, you're able to get married, you're able to vote, you're able to, you actually are registered for the draft, as well as enter contracts with other people and be employed and all that kind of stuff. And so really, she has a kind of a point that with this adulthood that you kind of receive and responsibilities at 18, you're already a legal adult, and so what that kind of means already is like even if you get tried for crimes and things like that, you're being tried as an adult. And so it really becomes more of an arbitrary thing having 28, 21 being the drinking age, um, just because I mean a lot of people already drink before then, and so really like you're already an illegal adult in the eyes of the government and things like that, so might as well have like it just be dropped down to 18 because I think that would definitely help with some issues that go on in America. Obviously, the United States Department of Health and Human Services completely disagree with that. They really just talk about a different age of initiation. So, like at age 12, you can have a hunting license. 16 is for driver's license. Then you have like 18, which is voting and things like that. And then 21, being able to drink alcoholic beverages. And so they're really obviously pushing for like, oh yeah, like take your responsibilities like one level at a time. And but definitely like with that whole like background of, I mean, kids are already doing that, and that is a problem actually, in drunk driving as well. So really just the education and the preparation for those youth coming in, I think can really be a huge tool for that as well. Um, Another kind of thing, a little side subject that's also kind of controversial is actually like marijuana in Colorado being legalized. So with these little like other steps that are being taken, such as like the legalization of marijuana, um, I think now possibly even lowering the drinking age could be a possibility. And so obviously like my main point is just that we need to build a culture behind it to make drinking obviously like beers and things like that not such a big deal. So when people, especially younger people actually, when people like younger the youth partake in such an event, like they're not just like, oh my gosh, like this is so crazy, but really it's just a natural thing that everyone's been doing for a while, so it's no big deal. And then hopefully be creating an environment of where like students won't get drunk, and people won't go out and party all the time with that. So hopefully that helps you guys out. Hopefully it convinced you. But thank you.